Hey, it's Dr. Deal with 5 types of secondary losses that we may experience after the death of a mother, father, sister, or brother. And I'll explain that. We lose the person, but then we lose some things that we used to do with the person or that are surrounded by that person. And that leads me to number one is that the family traditions. A lot of families break up after the person has died, and those family traditions stop. And that leads me to number two, the routines that you used to do with that person. That's all gone. And that leads me to number three, the biggest struggle that a lot of people have that they don't even realize that they have is their identity. You're trying to get back to the person that you were before that person passed, but it's almost impossible. And that leads me to number four is that the motivation for the future or the hope for the future, you kind of lose that. And that all comes in with that depression stage where you just feel like it's hopeless and there's no reason to move forward or think about the future because now it's kind of destroyed because that person is gone. And that leads me to number five. It's like the hobbies that you used to do. Some of the things that you used to enjoy, you lose that motivation again to do those things. And again, that's the part of the depression stage as well, the depression stage of grief. And so there's so many other secondary losses that people don't even realize that they lose once they lose their loved one. And these can be harder than the actual grief or grieving the person because it's what made your relationship with the person. And so what are some of the secondary losses that you have experienced after the death of your family member? And I'm always praying for everybody who's lost anybody. And if you're struggling with secondary losses, which a lot of people do, please seek a therapist so that they can help you maneuver through this stage of grief. All right? Bye.